Hey everyone, it's me again. I'm back with another challenge for the Scrap Squad and Who Gives a Scrap Halloween crap. I have linked both groups in the description below, and I've also added the link to the lift for this challenge, which is also in the top right hand corner of my screen. Now I've come in with this gorgeous black polka dot pattern paper, and it's black and orange, and I really like how it's kind of more of a kind of neutral kind of background. It's not as fussy as some of the other pattern papers, because I am going to be adding lots on top and I really want them to pop and not blend in. I did pull out this branding strip from another pattern paper, not so much for the print, just for the colour orange, because you can only kind of see it peeking a little bit as my layout comes together. And I'm going to be using the 2x2 cutter parts on this page. I love using the 2x2 cutter parts. I think they make great embellishments on a layout, and you can come up with lots of different designs. Grid designs are fantastic for these as well. You can, like, some of them have words on, so they can be used like as a title in place of thickers and things. I'm going to be using them like in the original layout across the pattern paper, and I really love how it turns out. Now, the photograph that I'm going to be scrapbooking today is one of my cat Pippa, and we'd not long bought our Halloween pumpkins, and they were sat on the sideboard in the hallway, and from my sofa you can kind of see down the hallway, and I looked down the hallway and she's peeking over the top of one of these pumpkins, and I just thought that is so funny. So obviously, I'm a scrapbooker, so I had to snap a photograph. And I just think it's such a good photograph of Pippa. Pippa is my feisty one. Nobody likes to get on the wrong side of Pippa. And I think on this photograph you can see her evil. She's giving that evil eye, like, don't mess with me. And I really like that, because it is her personality. Apart from with me, her mum, she's very soft with me. I am now tucking in some embellishments. I have kind of speeded forward now, and I have stuck down my 2x2 squares, and I've distressed all the edges of those as well. Now, the ones that are black with the words on, I have tucked in an orange 2x2 square behind, just to make those pop a little bit against the black pattern paper. I've tucked in a cat. Obviously this page is about my cat, so I thought that was perfect. And although my cat is actually a tortoiseshell in colour, I'm not that bothered about using a black cat on this page at all. They don't tend to do toys in scrapbooking collections, so we've got to use what we have. I am going to use some pumpkins on this page. That's where I've got kind of the inspiration for my colours. I've added that quite large pumpkin to the corner of the photo, and I've also tucked in a little puffy one as well. I've also added another pumpkin on the Boo to You piece, and I'm going to come in with some phrase stickers as well. I've gone for Home Sweet Haunted Home, which I thought that worked really well, because we are at home. Obviously last year's Halloween was very different to previous Halloween, so we kind of had to make do with what we had. And I think we actually, we had a really good Halloween, even though it was different to what we normally would do. We still made lots of memories, and we still enjoyed Halloween, and the kids still got to dress up and do the pumpkins and things. I've added another phrase sticker which says Booyah, and I've added Happy Halloween as well, which is going to go to the side of the photograph. I have tucked in one of the cutter part tags in orange and black. This page is all orange, black and white, and I think there is a little bit of green obviously on the pumpkins, but I didn't really use green anywhere else. I'm going to use this little puffy sticker of a cat wearing a witch's hat. And I'm also adding this puffy sticker in which reads Boo. And then another puffy sticker. I've gone crazy with the puffy stickers on this page, which says beware, because I think she looks like she's giving that kind of spooky look. And I think it's just perfect for Pippa. And I'm bringing in some of the brads as well. I'm going to just tuck them in just to add another texture to the page. Now I do add a strip of pattern paper to the bottom of my layout, the same pattern paper that I've used at the top. My layouts obviously aren't square because I scrap in A4, and I just felt like I needed something along the bottom just to kind of balance it out a little bit. So I did do that. I do kind of wish now that I'd made that strip a little bit wider at the top. Obviously I was trying to mimic the original layout, and I do now wish I had just brought it down just a little bit, because I think then it would have felt a bit more balanced. Now I'm going to start coming up with my title, and it did take me a while to think of a title. I wanted something to do with cats. There's a lot of pumpkins on this page already. I needed something more to do with cats, so I'm going to use the title Scaredy Cat, even though Pippa is definitely not a scaredy cat at all. More so other cats are scared of Pippa. And I did use some thickers from my stash, which were from a previous Pink Fresh collection, but I sharpied those in black so that they'd match the layout. I do this with coloured thickers just to get them used up, because I find once you're kind of not using that collection anymore or that kit and you're left with these thickers, you tend not to use them. So if you can try and make them match your layout by painting them or using a Sharpie on them. I've even used embossing powders as well, just to change them up so that they work then for the page that I'm working on, and that way I can get them used and they're not just sat there in my stash unused. So my title is now stuck down. I also used some chipboard thickers, which were just some cheapy ones from Hobbycraft, but they work really well as well to write the word cat. And now I'm coming in with my pearlescent paints just to add some sparkle to this page, and I'm going to add lots of splatters in orange and in black underneath the kind of the large cluster along the top, and as well I'm going to add it on top as well just to add some more sparkle. So this is my finished page. I will be back again with the next challenge soon. We've got quite a few left. They're all fabulous lifts, and they can definitely be made into non-Halloween pages as well. See you again soon. Bye.